Hi, my name is Ashley Share. I'm the founder and CEO of ShareLove.Fund, and today we're talking about the Sutras. In Book 2, Sutra 39 reads in English as follows. When non-greed is confirmed, a thorough illumination of the how and why of one's birth comes. This sutra is about abstention from greed or hoarding, which is a form of stealing in the yogic philosophy, or not receiving gifts. This is an interesting dichotomy because you would think that keeping more things for yourself would be keeping more gifts. But in the yogic philosophy, the idea of hoarding is actually thought to prevent you from receiving gifts. So how could that be? How could keeping more objects for yourself be preventing you from receiving a gift? So to reconcile that dichotomy, we can think of the gift of serenity, the gift of simplicity, the gift of peace of mind. With clutter, that is a distraction or distortion from the purity of simplicity. So we can think of abstention from greed or non-greed or an act against hoarding as the ability to receive the gift of clarity, of less is more. Many times we get gifts that are merely in advance of a future obligation. So sometimes somebody will pick up your kid from school drop-off, but the expectation is that you'll pick up their kid. So it's not really a gift, it's more like a reciprocal relationship. One day someone comes to us with a gift, the next day he or she telephones saying, "Remember that gift I gave you? Well, I need you to do a little favor for me." We feel obligated to do it then because we received that gift. Even the IRS won't accept business gifts as tax deductible deductions because it knows that there's some kind of obligation. Hey, I want you to be a continued client. It's not a real donation. It's not a real gift. A gift, whether by the IRS guidelines or in yogic philosophy, is a gratuitous transaction. Something where the giver just receives the pleasure of having bestowed a gift with no future obligations. When you give something and you expect something in return, it's not a gift. A donation means that you've given something for the sake of giving, not for name, money, or publicity. An anonymous donation. That's really the ultimate of this sutra. Accepting gifts. Oops. Sorry, we had a little dog snafu. Accepting gifts binds us and makes us lose our neutrality. The mind will say, "You received a gift from him or her. How can you say something against that person when that person has been so generous to you?" On the other hand, if we have a strong enough, sorry, these guys are being very silly. On the other hand, if we are strong enough to remain free of obligation, we can accept gifts and not feel the obligation to do something in return. After all, the person giving the gift shouldn't have given it if they wanted something in return. Then it's not a gift. It's asking for a reciprocal relationship, and they could have asked for that. Feel, I am giving her an opportunity to use her money in the right way but I am not obligated by this gift. She shouldn't come to me tomorrow for an obligation. Then we are not bound. When the mind becomes calm and clear by being free of desires and obligations, we gain the capacity to see how our desires, caused by our present birth, we directly see the cause and effect relationship because we are detached from it. We are no longer bound up with it. And I think this is an important sutra that can even be applied to youth in the sense that, with my own kids, for example, I say, you know what, invite who you want to your birthday party, or invite the whole class if you're going to invite, more than a certain number of people. And think of it not who owes you to invite you to their party, because they don't owe you. Think about it as which people would bring you joy to celebrate your birthday with. And so, like even an invitation to your house, that's not a reciprocal obligation. If you think of it as, I would really enjoy this person's company Friday night, I will invite them to my house. And then if they come and they've accepted your invitation, then they've accepted your invitation and you've enjoyed their company. It's not an obligation on their part to invite you to their house. Sometimes we enjoy reciprocating, and that's a lovely thing to do. But when these gifts, if accepted, become obligations, then we lose the nature of the gift giving. So there are certain times in business or perhaps social climbing that we purposefully engage in reciprocal relationships. But I think it's important to distinguish what is a gift and what is a reciprocal relationship. And I believe that when we are clear in that, then we can better manage our expectations and reduce stress in social transactions. So I hope this sutra may be helpful to you. I do think it has practical implications. At ShareLove.Fund, we advocate critical thinking. These are just thoughts to introduce you to the sutra and have you explore it on your own. And nothing here is definitive truth or not. These are just opinions. Your opinion is the best opinion for you, and somebody else's may be the best opinion for them. And I invite you to critically think, because the skill of critical thinking is more important than any one conclusion that we can draw, because the ability to critical think will serve you in all situations beyond the sutra. Namaste.